you can tell my headset broke, right? Right? Anyways, I'm bringing back memories I don't want to bring back. What's up? I got my notebook again. Right here. You won't see it. I put some Forza gameplay, and I got some new stills. Even got Christmas hats on. Yeah, this is gonna make editing harder, but I don't give a crap. I think these stills are really nice. So we're gonna talk about today an old OC I had, who now I'm really looking back on, and I really think they are a Gary Stew. If you don't know what a Gary Stew is, it's synonymous with the term Mary Sue, which is basically a character who's good at everything, is generally liked by everyone except for like the villain, and they're like the chosen one. They're absolutely awful writing. Example, Rey from the new Star Wars trilogy is a Mary Sue. And I think this character was absolutely just awful. So let's go into this just awful character. Let's go. This is the third time recording this. The hero's name was Blue Wolf. His weapon, so did any of y'all see Big Hero 6? Maybe. I'll just put an image up screen. So the guy, I think his name was Wasabi, I could be mistaken. He had like these arm blades, just small nose. Bam, those were his weapons. They're called hollow blades. His name was Blue Wolf. I think I mentioned that. I'm going very raw. I don't script these videos. I take a few notes and I'm like, okay, time to record. And so the backstory, let's get into that real quick. So his parents died as a baby, just after birth. That already has some problems. So he crawls out of the burning hospital into a wolf cave, where the wolves apparently just did not maul him on sight, but, you know, not physics, but, you know, the law of nature, you know, because in real life, thinking about that now, those wolves would have just been like, oh, the free snack, let's eat them. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I want to make a comic out of this, and, yeah, like, 6 or something, he met his villain, Red Lion, who's like his nemesis, and it was, the only interesting idea I had for Red Lion was, now looking back, pretty much an anime trope, but like, I didn't know what anime was, so there was the villain who had a red mane, and that would become fiery when the villain used her fire powers, and it was like cool, and it really does not age well. I'll basically think of, I don't watch anime, but I know, of course, like Goku and stuff like that. Just think Super Saiyan, Goku hair, but on a furry. I'm not a furry. Don't, Twitter, no, stop posting that tweet. Stop trying to cancel this man with 15 subscribers, and like, not much else. I don't know, 32,000 gamer score on Xbox. That's all else I have. But yeah, and I mean, also I borderline ripped up Ninjago. So he had 2 elements. There's Shadow, and he had weapons for these, and Earth. And for Earth, the weapon was straight up the golden slice from Ninjago. Lego, don't sue me. I was like a 9-year-old kid playing this on a 3rd grade playground. It's not like I straight up just stole it and was like, bam, mine. I'm not doing any of this Chris Chan stuff like, oh yes, in fact, I claim all the characters such as Sonichu even though it's Pikachu and Sonic and Psychotron. So yeah, that happened. So there's not much else to say. He was like super big brain and had like $1 billion company at like age 10. What? What? Please tell me how I wrote this. How? I didn't even write it. I just probably came up with it on the spot on like the playground. Like, you know what we should play? Just superheroes. OCs. Let's become furries, gamers. Rise up. Like, oh my god. So, I mean, yeah. And then I think I changed shadow to like water or earth to water. I just don't remember. And like the 2 elemental weapons would fuse into like a bow, and it doesn't matter. And he had like this hollow screen, so he'd put his fingers in like a square form, like a rectangle, so your thumb and your middle and your pointer finger, and then you just move them apart, and bam, screen. Like now thinking about it, it'd probably be like in his glove or just wrist mounted. It was dumb. Just like me, hey. And then I think for a little while I wanted him to have like a slightly more powered up version, where so the main part of the suit is black, and then the secondary color is blue. I did that with a lot of these characters, where the main color is not the one in their name. The main color is the secondary accent color. So Blue Wolf was primarily black with some hints of like blue. Not hints, but like boots, gloves, belt, you know, some detailing, stuff like that. Same thing with Red Lion. Boots, gloves, belt, mane, you know, same thing. Same thing. And he'd run like all fours, like, oh my god, I'm starting to think this was a furry. Oh no, oh no. But anyways, let's get into the Gary Stu test. Also, one little thing, I was like, ooh, what if all his vehicles just had designs where like the actual like wheel was just a Xbox controller, and I'm like, oh my god, that's the dumbest thing I think I've ever seen. But on to the Gary Stu test. Re-recording this audio again because I got screwed over again because there's this glitch in the editing that I use KineMaster, or the KineMaster, I've never known, where sometimes it'll slow down the footage so you're speaking at the regular pace, but it looks like you're gonna have enough time, and then it cuts off like halfway through your recording. You know, very good. I need to get a better editing software, but I don't feel like that. So Gary Stu test. Beautiful yet plain. Not really. He wasn't described as like, oh, the most beautiful boy, but he doesn't even know it. I mean, personally, I think I'm ugly, and this character was pretty heavily based on me, so not to brag, but I think I'm pretty ugly. Talented, incredibly talented. He's a billionaire. I think I described him as quadrillionaire, thinking about it now. He's a quadrillionaire, a genius, a CEO, an inventor. He has the ability to just talk to wolves, you know, as you do. Oh, and the footage is slowing down now. He's got them elemental powers, master martial artist. He didn't die to just literal wolves. I mean, the literal finale was just gonna be, they were gonna fight Bill Spicer from Gravity Disney. No. I just, again, was on this third grade playground. Just don't Don't be a jerk where any mention, like Nintendo, like any mention of their franchise will just be like, oh, that's bad, you can't do that. That's the why it's the first, I guess. Anyways, he's extremely talented, let's be fair. That Bill Cipher one kind of fits more into the destined, which that one's really on the fence. Like, he's really close to just being destined with the elemental powers and the Bill Cipher crap. Just, it's there. It's there. Now, without flaw, kinda, he didn't fail as much. Like, he didn't fail very often. Of course he failed. I understood. I think I definitely have a better handle on storytelling. Like, characters need to fail. They need to fail to show growth. That's why I think a show like Animated is incredibly superior to a show like, I don't know, in 2015, where Animated just, I really brags on the human villains, but they can win against the human villains, and when the Decepticons show up, that can be the actual threat, and they don't always have to win against the Decepticons. It's great. It's actually really great. So yeah, without flaw. He's without flaw, basically. Loved by all. This is a maybe. He didn't have many enemies, just like the main 4 to the main 4. You know, like a few, like Bill Cipher. You know, the normal villain on a Saturday afternoon, you know, Monster of the Week style. Well, spoiler, next week I heard it was the entirety of, I don't know, PETA, I guess. But yeah, he was loved by all. No struggle, sorry. No. This is not, like, he had a decent time, like, fighting people. I mean, the Bill life was in, like, almost everybody just died. Like, yeah, like, there's a big struggle aspect to the character, and yeah. I mean, of course, fighting, like, the main 4 villains, it gets easy after a while. You gotta, like, yeah, I don't have words to describe it. You'd imagine it get, like, extremely baby mode, you know? So, yeah. He's a Gary Stu. He's quite literally checks off almost 5 of the 6 main categories. Which is, no, he checks off 4 of the 6 main categories. Sorry, it's no struggle, and in my notes I put it as struggle yes, but it's no struggle, and it would be no. So I was like, oh, he checked off all 5 of it's 4 of the 6, but that's still a Gary Stu. A Gary Stu. It's just bad. I probably spelled Gary Stu in that little card wrong. I think it's U with no E. But he's Gary Stu. So, I mean, this was 2015 and it was like a 9. But that was the video. Hope you enjoyed. Next time, we'll either be doing that Sonic Generations video, or we'll be talking about my Sonic OCs, which maybe one of them could be arguably worse. I only have like 3, and they were more in my edgy / the vibe man phase. Yeah. Just, yeah. So, yeah, and if you're wondering why this isn't Sonic Generations video, that video is taking a bit longer than I am expecting. and I haven't had much time to record it due to school and such, so or even getting notes down. So I had it not postponed, but it's just gonna be just a bit later. But so I decided to do this video as it'd be pretty easy to just get recorded, get out. Like I'm not taking many notes. So yeah, that's my Gary Stew of an OC. My first OC, I'm pretty sure. I also have like a few Ninjago ones, but those are for stop motion, which I have had in my just enthralled in my mind for like 3 years now. Maybe I'll re-upload the like remake or just do like Microsoft Paint versions of the original, but yeah. That's it. I guess cue the outro. Oh, that's fun as a gift for me. Wait, I'm not opening this till the Christmas special. Thanks for watching, you insane people watching my content. This video is littered with rambling and mistakes, but if you still enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and check out the Twitch channel. I stream on there pretty often, and that's actually where I get all my gameplay. But without further ado, goodbye.